I would like to take this opportunity to welcome the Immigration Attache at the High Commission, London, Mr. Abraham Mwaura. Please put your hands together and give him a very warm welcome. Thank you.
Mine is a very, very short clarification about dual citizenship. But before I do that, as a believer, I want to appreciate the prayer that you prayed for the Kenya High Commission today. This was critical. I felt touched to the core of my heart as a believer. And I know that that prayer went to the very, very throne of God. Amen. In order that we may work together, the High Commission and us as Kenyans living here, to achieving our national objective and to the glory of God. Amen. Thank you for that. A short clarification on issues of dual nationality. As you know, it's in the Constitution, Chapter 3 of the Constitution, and Section 16, which you know how it reads, that Kenyans now can allowed by the Constitution to have dual nationality. But the process of doing that has been slightly an issue of a problem, and I see it more of an issue of not going to the laws that are governing this, because now the laws are in place. There is the Kenya Citizenship and Immigration Act, and which was commenced on 30th of August 2011. That is the one that now separated two categories, which I just want to clarify. There are those who acquired nationalities of other countries before this date. And those are the people who had red passports. They were keeping the other, but without saying it, because especially this country did not require that you renounce. Is that the case? Yes. But there are other nations, like Germany, for example, which required that you renounce. But this is not the case for those who are in the UK. But the earlier constitution, our Kenyan constitution, the earlier one, immediately you acquired the citizenship of another nationality. Even without being required to renounce, you automatically lost the citizenship of Kenya. And that is the clarification I want to bring, because that is the old constitution. It was there. That is just the way it is. But I want to bring forward the spirit of the constitution, because the spirit of the constitution was now to rehabilitate that category of people and bring them into mainstream citizenship, of receiving back their citizenship. And what the government did is allow those who had it to reapply. And it's a simple process of reapplication. It is, you have to fill in a form. It is form number 5, which is at the Kenya High Commission website, which you need to fill. And once you fill, you bring it to the High Commission, and we send it back home in Nairobi, whereby it will go to your file, because you had your file, the file was still there. And it is an automatic regaining back of your citizenship. Are we clear on that? That is what you need to do. The other one is the one that has been causing quite a bit of issues when the fines of imprisonment and such issues are brought into perspective. But again, we as Kenyans, and so many people have said this, we are not good at reading, really, because this is in the law. This is in this Kenya Citizenship and Immigration Act, and the bill is already out. And what it says, get this one, is that if now, after the bill was passed on 30th of August 2011, and the people now who get Kenyan citizenship after that, they are required by law to declare that they now have got citizenship of another country. Is that clear? They are required by law. to do that. And once how they do that is that there is Form 2, which is declaration of getting citizenship of another country. Once you fill out Form 2, then we process it, and you are declared as now a citizen of another country, and yet you are a citizen of Kenya. Now, failure to declare. That's where the gist of the matter is. Because there is a penalty for failing to declare your acquisition of another citizenship. You are required to declare within 3 months of acquiring. Within those 3 months, if you don't, then you are breaking the law. I urge you kindly to read this bill so that you are not caught up by this. That is a clarification I want to make. I just want to highlight 5 points of this issue, and they are as follows. A person born of a Kenyan parent, irrespective of the place of birth, automatically becomes a citizen of Kenya by birth. We had issues, major issues of single parents who one parent was a Kenyan and the other one was a different nationality. It was a terrible bias, especially against the ladies, because if the ladies if the lady got a child with another with a person of a different nationality, that child was not recognized as Kenyan. Now this is the clarification that any parent we recognize, the Constitution recognizes that that child will automatically be a citizen of Kenya. The Constitution confers automatic recognition to persons holding citizenship of other countries as citizens of Kenya by birth, so long as they are able to prove parentage as aforestated. I mean, here I think we are all Kenyans, but we know that there are also other people who are Kenyans. Some, because of historical matters, they came from other continents, and they came and acquired citizenship of Kenya, and now then a third citizenship, and now they want to get back the Kenyan citizenship. These are the category that is being talked about here. I don't need to mention them. Most of them had shops in River Road, and they came to UK, and this is the category that is being rehabilitated. Number 3, Kenyan citizens by birth who wish to hold citizenship of other countries which do not allow dual citizenship may voluntarily renounce and would be entitled upon application to regain their Kenyan citizenship, such that if the country you are in requires that you must renounce, if you are tired of that and you want to get back to be a Kenyan, you can apply and you will be considered as a Kenyan automatically. Number 4, the 4th point, is that Kenyan citizens by birth who cease to be citizens of Kenya by voluntarily acquiring citizenship of other countries, by voluntarily acquiring the citizenship of other countries and renouncing the citizenship of Kenya in accordance with the repealed constitution may regain citizenship upon application in the prescribed manner. The prescribed manner is Form 5, which is at the Kenya High Commission website. Finally, point number 5, the person who enjoys dual citizenship, but who by virtue of the repealed constitution renounced or lost their Kenyan citizenship upon the attainment of 23 years, should automatically be deemed citizens by birth. There was that clause in the repealed act whereby if one was holding 2 nationalities, then they were required to renounce the other nationality by the 23rd birthday. And those of that category who did not renounce now automatically become citizen of Kenya. I will be here after this session as long as you may require, and I'm willing to speak on case-to-case basis on these matters so that we can clarify and move together. But I once again appeal to you, read these laws.